everyone, Tom was here, back at it with another trading card video. You know, I was in my local Walmart, and man, my Walmart's pretty notorious for having a lot of nothing. It's been pretty bad as of late, but I happened to be there in the morning. I usually get there well later when everything's picked through, and I stumbled across these. I know I've been in a few Walmarts since then, and I've seen these everywhere, so maybe they're not super sought after, but I stumbled across some Zenith fat packs here, and I haven't opened Zenith yet this season, and you know, saw a few, and they weren't super expensive, so I was like, you know what, let's make it a true opening, and let's grab 4 of these mugs. Now the thing is with these is that 3 of them is roughly the price of a blaster, and they did have blasters available as well, but you know, interestingly enough, I was looking in the back of these, and I thought I was getting away with something, because you can see if you press your you know, finger against it, you can see the helmet of the back card, and you're like, oh, it's Steelers. Like, and I was like, okay, all right, that's kind of cool, you know. Like, I was like, well, at least I'll guarantee me a Steeler card, which has been kind of absent from most of these as of late. But as I was looking through these, trying to like see this bottom card, which doesn't really mean anything, I was digging through these boxes, and laying flat in the back of one of these boxes was one of these. No other ones were available. And I was like, well, Donruss kind of did me dirty. This, we got one of those, I don't know if you're familiar, but the dreadful Target red boxes, which were all base. There's no inserts at all, except for one patch card. It's one patch card, no inserts. So I was kind of wronged by Donruss, but you know, the idea that a potential to get a downtown is still looming. But the odds, of course, are super long that there's a chance that that downtown could be in this discarded pack that was buried in the bottom of a Zenith box. Very unlikely. Very unlikely. But that doesn't mean it's not worth the attempt. So, we're going to get into this. This is a 5 fat pack opening for Zenith, 1 Donruss on Tom Was Here.
Hi there, Mark Summers here. You're watching Tom Is Here, and ready? On your mark, get set, go!
So we'll save our downtown disappointment for last, because it's, you know, the odds are long. I mean, I've seen them hold from a fat pack, but the odds that it was in this one discarded pack in there is something to be seen. But I haven't actually seen any Zenith open. I don't even know if this is any good or not. It was relatively inexpensive, so it wasn't like I was like, ooh, you know, like I'm expecting too much out of here. I don't know if you can even get inserts. Actually, I didn't check that. Can you get like, let's see. I don't know what their inserts are, but so there's options for autographs, the state of the art. I saw those cards; they look pretty cool. I haven't seen actually them open, but contenders optic potential. Number to 24. There's the number to 1 laundry tag, Z jersey. So you can get some stuff out of here. It's a 200 card set, 100 base retail, 100 rookies. Let's see. Look right here. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's anything in here, but okay, we'll look. All right, so you got Derek Carr, you got Tyler Lockett, now with the Titans. Dante Hall on a 200 retail set is interesting. Derrick Henry, Ramondre Stevenson, Johnny Manziel in a 200 card set. Devontae Smith, CJ Stroud, John Lynch, Bo Jackson, Dalton Kincaid, Barry Sanders. Okay, our first rookie, not the commander you need, but if you've watched my videos, then you will know I'm allergic to Jaden Daniels. Allergic. I can't pull one out of any pack whatsoever. We got a Jershon Newton, a Marvin Harrison Jr., that's okay for rookies, and a Travis Kelce A to Z. We got a J.J. McCarthy, a Jordan Jefferson, Byron Murphy, and then I think these rest of these might be base. Hines Ward, Trevor Lawrence, Michael Wilson, Tyreek Hill, Pat Richardson, Terry McLaurin, Jim Harbaugh, Deontay Johnson, Drew Brees, Michael Irvin, and TJ Watt to round it out. Okay, so you get a lot of base. But you know what? Not bad as far as the number of rookies. I felt like, or somebody had mentioned something when I said I was going to open these. It said there's only like 2 rookies in a pack. I got 1, 2, 3, 5. I got 5 rookies in an insert. So I like that better because I was concerned because when I bought these, somebody's like, oh, you only get 2 rookies in there. I was like, oh, 2 rookies. So, man, if I would have got the blaster box, I know you get 7. So, man, if it was 2 rookies and I got 4 of them, we'd only get 1 more than what the blaster box was. We should just did the blaster box. So I was a little concerned there, but having that many is good. I just, I got Marvin Harrison, I got JJ, so I mean, not too bad. So we got Max Crosby, Ray Lewis, Demario Douglas, CeeDee Lamb, Brian Mitchell, Stephon Diggs, Will Levis, Justin Herbert, Thurman Thomas, Derek Carr, Lockett again, Dante Hall again. Okay, all right, now we're getting the rookies. Michael Penix Jr., Jacob Cowling, Trey Benson, and here's a state-of-the-art Jamar Chase. I do like these inserts. I've seen a few of these on Whatnot. They're really cool. So I was hoping to get like a rookie insert of those. But Jamar Chase, that's a good one. So not bad there. AJ Barner, Keelan Robinson. You got Rodgers, Gibbs, Ayuk, Mahomes, Robinson, Jefferson, Boomer, Vinny, Jordan Love, Dickerson, DJ Moore, Eli. So you get some base for sure. But you know what? The rookies are not bad either. And like I said, you get some, you get a few inserts here and there. So not bad. I don't know. Maybe the blasters are better. Maybe that's the investment for next time to go blasters versus others. But we got Baker, Adams, Breece Hall, Steve Young, Amon-Ra, Kelsey, Vic, Aaron Jones, Myles Garrett, Hurts, Josh Jacobs, Richard Sherman, Quinion Mitchell, Jalen McMillan. It's interesting to see, he kind of like blew up a little bit last year, but they drafted another receiver, and you're like, man, is this guy going to fall off or what? We got Uchenna Nwosu, Keelan Robinson, Chris Broswell, Max Melton. Okay. So, yeah, you get some rookies for sure. Josh Downs, Austin Eckler, Cooper Kupp, Julius Peppers, Daniel Jones, Courtland Sutton, Hines Ward, Trevor Lawrence, Michael Wilson, Tyreek Hill, Peyton Manning, and Pat. Okay. So, definitely more rookies than I thought, but also there's a lot of base. A lot of base. And with like 100 cards on the veteran set, you're getting a lot of repeats too. But 100 rookies is pretty, high considering. Tyler Lockett, Dante Hall, Derrick Henry, Ramondre Stevenson, Johnny Manziel. I think this is the same one as the first pack. Devonta Smith, CJ Stroud, like the same, actually, like same places and everything. John Lynch, Bo Jackson, Dalton Kincaid, Barry Sanders, Kenneth Walker, Jaden Hicks, Troy Franklin, Jordan Newton, Harrison Butker A to Z. Oh, God. Keon Coleman and Cooper DeJean. Okay, so that's okay. So let's put the rookies aside. That's Jordan Newton. That's Keon Coleman, Cooper DeJean. So you got some okay rookies in there, but of course, no Jaden Daniels. I cannot pull that dude out of a pack. Mark Brunell, Kirk Cousins, Dan Marino, Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson, Gary Clark, Puka Nacua, DeAndre Swift, Darius Slayton, Javonte Williams, Brock Purdy, Josh Hines Allen. Okay. So, last pack magic happens to be our pursuit for a downtown and the hopes that we can find one. Very unlikely. I was late to the draw on the mega boxes that people were kind of gushing over. Now they're very overpriced, and you can't find them anywhere. I don't know what type of parallels or anything are in here. Doesn't look like... I don't don't see any downtown colors in here. That doesn't look downtowny to me, so I guess we'll continue looking. Luke Musgrave, Joe Tooney, Sam Darnold, Jim McMahon, Russell Wilson, Brock Purdy, Deron Payne, Mike Vrabel, Steve Atwater, Jahmyr Gibbs, Darren Waller, CJ Mosley, Tyler Lockett, Breece Hall, Drake London. Here's the parallels. You got a Bailey Zappi on the press proof, not who you want. Aiden Hutchinson on the press proof. And we have Braden Allen on the rated rookie retro. Could have been better there. A Ricky Jackson on the press proof. A Darius Robinson on the rated parallel. Keon Coleman, Jordan Whittington, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and I think that's your rookies. Mark Brunell, Aiden O'Connell, Josh Palmer, Kyron Williams, Tyreek Hill, Jamal Williams, and Charles Woodson to round it out. Man, who hid that pack? Did they do it just to mess with me? Yeah, so that's what you get. Nothing. I don't think I got anything too exciting. I got a few notable rookies, I guess you could say, out of the Zenith. Your Michael Penix, your J.J. McCarthy's of the world, your Braden Allen on the retro, Keon Coleman, Cooper DeJean. So you get some names, but nobody super exciting. Quincy Mitchell's good. We got Trey Benson's okay. Penix, JJ, Marvin Harrison. So yeah, nothing super exciting in that. Nothing super exciting in these inserts. You got like say Harrison Butker, Uchenna Nwosu, the state of the art, Jamar Chase, I do like, and then A to Z Travis Kelce. So that'll do it for Fat Packs. For 4 Zenith, 1 Donruss. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to like, to share, to subscribe. If you like to support me on Patreon like John Bailey, like Bet Pursing, like Fayen, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, Arena Club. The links are in the description below. But when it comes to the next trading card video, or the next video in general, we will see you soon. But until then, bye everyone.